from one beautiful meditation. So I'm still kind of in that space. So I'm just going to start this meditation. I ask you to take a moment to put your hand on your heart. The meditation I came out of ended at 12:12. So for the next 12 minutes, I'd like to include you in this energy of an intention of coming together, of holding space, to send this beautiful energy across the globe to wherever it needs to go in our world, wherever it needs to go in our hearts, our families, our bodies, our minds, the physical body, the emotional body, and the mental body of all that are present here that listening now or later, seeing the intention of this resetting, of holding space in our hearts, of this light, golden, beautiful light beaming outwards for those that are beaming and doing so across the world right now, whether you're listening at this time of day or in your own time of day, or even 6 months from now. Feel connected, feel present, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, allowing me to express as a conduit for this light and to reflect, to see and not fear any dark, to actually encompass this shadow of ourselves, of others, of our world, allowing that shadow to alert us to where we need to share, express, feel that transmutation, that clearing, that healing, for want of another word, shifting, realignment. Allow my expression to resonate through you as you take some time and space in your own mind, through your own mental pathways and connection to your own heart, to be in alignment. I thank Divine Eminence and Claire for the previous meditation and the still present feeling of Christ, the Christed light, the Christed light, whatever those resonates with you for those words. But I'm feeling called to share the colour blue and gold and and images of beautiful blue dragons and beautiful golden lions coming through from my own guidance and guides. The blue ones, those in the heavens present, as I say, speaking from not just here through me, through others, through other groups, connecting in the networks of those who are working to help shift and clear and transmute. And turoreshkinaya turoroskorora kanaya te diarorokoro ehena eti turukuri etstatanaya hayatsutunaya turukora in the sky. Feel within the fields of your body and envision, if you like, in your imagination, layers of light fields around you, around the earth, around others, of us coming together, creating circles, spirals, and a coil was what I was gifted with. This coil is that of the spiraling energy, the movement, the momentum, the shifting, the changing, as we bring in and clear out like a hoover, sucking up water, cleaning through, washing the carpets of the mind and the mental pathways, and foraging and clearing. And then that water, it's not bad, it's just this soup of water going into the earth that's re-cleansing, it's giving us understanding, it's giving us guidance to know what works, what doesn't. One without the other, the ebb and flow as you breathe in, as you breathe out, as you pulse with your field through the metallics, through the spin and the oscillation of the energy around you, feeling into that sound. Feel gratitude for this moment. Niruru kurai turu nai isanduru kuru kiran turu shukurayan dendun kirurushkuruna nuru kuru kurunum nuru kurum yantum dum nietororiaisturum induru shurukum. Feeling swirling rainbow colours around. You may be seeing them in parts of your world. Inturukushka, integrating through sound, through light, through colour, through expressions of souls in various creative formats. And Turukinyaishkurul, all are relevant, all are pieces, all are to express, to shift, to move. And Turakniasturukoshkayania. Endoraya hana ki hanturo koro koniashka akti at oktu onoshka ayana, all the galactic essence and seeding and stars and expressions within our body, however you view your belief system. Just the word love feels more interpretation of the resonance of what I am feeling and expressing in the need for us to envision. I'd like to invite you to visualize with your imagination, with your mind, the world as it is in energetics, the beautiful energies that have shifted, being present now. Feel them in your field, feel them in your body, visualize them in your own life as a expression of that, as a true connection to that which is in the highest good of all of humanity, all beings, all galactic souls, every earthly connection. The gates now open for our feeling, our multi-connection beyond time and space. And feel the salves over the healings of the souls that need it. And feel the patterns as they come through the fields. You may hear them as sounds, you may smell them as fragrance, you may see flowers, you may see beings that you associate with in archetypal energy or in presence energy. You may see loved ones. Connect however you are connecting in your unique way. Anything that we deem as bad, as we deem as evil, rather than thinking of it being like attack and sorrow and all of those things as loss. I'm not discounting that is a challenge for some, that some are feeling the physical effects. See it as it's clearing and accept it as the healing has happened, the gifting, the connection of the loss is rekindled. And I always say, Teresa, think of it as leaves now nourishing the ground. That nourishment, that seeding of that wisdom from what has happened in trauma collectively is now rebirthing. We are in that seeded stage. We give thanks for this. We see this into reality. All of us that hold this in our hearts, we have seeing, and I want to share an image for you if you are not having your own. I'm sure there is plenty of golden light of the sun, if you like, golden light of this creation, the Laren energy that I connect with, or it reminds me of. And it's kind of flooding over like a seed of a plant, of a tree that's growing. This tree, like representing symbolically tree of life, has deep roots in all of these traumas, has deep growth within the earth, within that dark, but it also has this light. It's coming from that in understanding. It's drawing from all of those callings, those desires, those wants, those needs, those asking, those prayers, and it's kind of coming up and out and now blooming like a golden lotus, a tree, but it's full of golden lotuses. And think of these lotuses, of all of those that are flowering, all of those that are demonstrating in their sovereignty right now, those that are called to visualize with me, that are present with me, that are energetically aware, lifting and holding that as we each go through this of our own accord. And each of us are doing this in our own ways, in our own beings, in our own lives. So we give thanks for that. We honor those that are maybe not ready for that. We see it happening as quickly as it can, but let go of your concept of time and space. It happens within divine timing. This is already happened energetically. Now the physical, denser areas are catching up and doing whatever needs to be done on a physical level. And so feel the allowing, feel the healing state, whether you wish to have that for you, for your family, bringing them to mind. We thank you for anyone that is willing to walk this path, and we thank all that are present in this now moment for my guidance, for that which is pure of heart, that's for the highest good of all of humanity. And I thank all of those who are coming together, all of those who are coming in groups, all of those that are doing their work, that whatever shape or form that is, in the guides and those of the light, those of the dark, and the atura and the trauma, the energy of trauma also is grateful for that mutation, that shifting, that lifting. Anore anya turaniashka. Esanora korayashka. Now let go and be in a space just with your heart for a moment. I know we've gone past the 12 minutes where I feel we might have already done, but I feel the need to continue. Just breathe, hands over the heart, and feel and visualize for the next few minutes while I mind the time. Niana toroskorola, ea hahanoroshko, ela enanoroshko. Allow whatever comes up to come up. Do not feel you need to be in a higher energy. If you need to cry, let yourself. Because that is part of a healing, an earth, a new world where we do not feel ashamed. We do not feel, we still feel the sadness, but the joy also is there. The emotions are nothing to hold. Allow them to steer you to where you need to see, what you need to realize, re-realize, emerge into, and allow to be in a state of becoming. And you're coming back, bringing yourself, feeling yourself wrapping around now. Grounding down into this now moment. Feel the awareness of your feet. Connect, rooted like that tree in whatever you've learned in the past day, week, month, year, whenever you're viewing this. And outside of time, let go of expectation of time. This is not just through this incarnation, but multi-incarnations. Aniyashka for multiple soul families. Outside of the fields and within the fields. In fields of energy, I refer to layers, levels, dimensions, you might call them. Now feel connected, grounded through everything you've been through, honouring that in this now moment. We give thanks to those that have been through that, including yourself, but all across humanity, through the cycles of time and our becoming, and further as we see and as we connect and draw and pull and walk towards this, which is becoming, is now. Call whatever you need to state, whatever you want to state in this beginning, in this ending, this death, in this birth, this becoming. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, coming back to me now. It's okay. So, no, you're hearing me, it's me, right? Sorry. Just bringing laughter in, bringing these energies in, rubbing my hands together. I invite you to do the same. And just feeling the movement for the moment, keep rubbing them together, feeling the connection through touch. We're going to, in a moment, take this to our chin and wash that over us and shake off any excess. Circling and then bringing over the head, slowly down the backs of the head, opening the eyes if you feel ready to, down under the chin, down to the heart, and just hold. Slowly in your own time, open your eyes, feel your feet beneath you. If you have a drink, you can drink. If you have some fruit that you can eat to help ground further, whatever you feel you need to help ground yourself. Otherwise, just visualize nature around you. If you're at home and you've got the Christmas tree there, just look at the tree for a moment. It reminds, it's brought in this time of year, just reminding of its connection to nature, to Gaia, to Earth, bringing us back down into a more centered space. These energies are very high. And just coming back, and in your own time, allowing yourself to ground further. No, the cats are helping ground me in the surroundings, in the room where I am. You can leave us if this time, if you wish to kind of come back slowly. Let me know in the comments what your experience was. I thank you for your time. I thank I want to especially thank the Awaken Lightworkers group for the meditation I was present with. I feel a lot of that energy was coming through in our meditation today for Claire and Divine Eminence, so thank you. And for the network that I feel very linked with, the Yosoi network, and the presence and the energy and the work that's being done. And for all other groups, the Lightworker groups that I feel blessed to be part of. And I want to thank you for joining me for these meditations, whether you join live or you are watching the replays, and whether you watch this on 12/12 or on any day. It's more about the energy and this collective energy that's coming through at this time that it's recording, and our intention. So working on yourself, doing your own self-discovery, reflection, and just striving to be the best that you can be and co-create in an interactive, compassionate, loving way, that sends ripples, powerful ripples out for us everywhere, for everyone. The more of us that do that, the more of us that come together. So thank you. Please feel free to share this with other groups that are working along in order to work with seeing and enacting and being this beautiful energy that we can be, we can share, and not bypassing what's actually, not to discount what's happening, but focus. And that's my intention, because also the new moon later on the day that I record this, that is the intention, to hold that intention. I call you to hold that too, that our focus is not on, not ignoring, but constantly envisioning the best outcome, constantly envisioning where we're heading and seeing it happening. And I have to say, I am seeing it happening in groups, in how we're relating, and that's such a gift. So please share that, even if you're just sharing it by smiling at the guy that delivers your mail or the person you walk past in the street. Every ripple counts. Thank you, and may this magic of the season, as we go into this sacred time for many, be magnified. For those that can't even imagine, may they feel the feathery touches of the mind, of the heart, and of the body as the healing flutter of the intention of love goes out where it's needed. Thank you for your time, love and blessings in your now.